Hey y'all, it's your girl Randy, and I'm finally back with another video. And this one might be the one. So, I keep saying I'm going to be persistent and drop, and then I fold because I watch videos so long, and I'm like, don't even like that anymore. When I'm editing, I'm like, ew, why'd you do that? And then it's over. So once I really get in the groove and like really get used to this, and I just learn how to just deal with it and just move on, keep it, I'm gonna take over, so be patient. So like I said, this is gonna be my relationship talk. I'm going to basically have this one as my overall broad touch base on the big points in relationships, I guess, or just anything broad in relationship topic. And then I'm gonna do a part 2 and 3 on things guys do in a relationship and things girls do in a relationship. So be on the lookout for those 2 if you like this video. If you like it and subscribe to me. Okay, so first off, let me start by saying that I'm single. I'm completely single. It's not those have situations but still single. No, I'm single, big single, okay? But I'm saying that because I don't want people to think I'm doing this based off of my relationship. When it gets deeper, you know, the little questions are just whatever. But I'm not just, you know, trying to throw shots at my boyfriend or anything like that. I have no situation. So this is just from experience or just my opinion. And this isn't me preaching either. Like, I'm not saying everything I'm saying is right. This is my opinion, okay? So we're gonna start out small and then get juicy. So someone says, does age matter in a relationship? So to me, it's not a huge thing. I prefer older men, and when I say that, for y'all that's like, oh, you want a sugar daddy? No, I like them, you know, a couple years older. I have always been just more mature for my age, and I just feel like I couldn't be with someone, you know, super young minded, still trying to figure things out when I kind of have those things figured out. There's growing together, and I don't know, it's just different. I'm also not saying I wouldn't date someone younger than me, but you never know. I was like serious with like one person younger than me, and it didn't work. So I mean, it hasn't worked with anyone, obviously. So yeah, okay. So they said, does money matter? This is a difficult one, you know, because I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and say I'm going to be interested and date someone dirt broke, you know, just because of me. Like, that means we're not on the same level at all. I'm not rich. I'm in school, you know, I didn't even get my real life career job yet, but I have always been on my stuff since I was young. I lived the struggle. You know, one day I'll probably tell you about my life, but until then, just know I didn't have that mommy, daddy money, family money, none of that. Everything I needed, I got. Everything I wanted, I got. And it's still like that, okay? So I just, you know, at our age, it's kind of like, what are you doing if you don't, you know, have anything? So yeah, but I'm not dating for your money, but I just, you know, you have to have something going for yourself, you know. And then if I found like a man in school, for instance, it's kind of like we're both on the same page. We're just working little in jobs here and there just to, you know, for extra cash, but we're not even who we are yet. So I don't expect you to be rich, but and like I said, I like them older, so, you know, they usually got it together, got something figured out. Do you feel me? And then I also, to touch on this little thing, this is what really gets me. I posted on Twitter, why do girls feel so comfortable asking guys for things? So it's kind of like girls always want the guys to have all the money and then like have nothing to show for it. I'm going to do a video on this as well, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. But Yeah. Actually, maybe I'll just add this into my what girls do. Boom. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so it's like girls just think guys have to have all the money and do everything and pay for all the dates and stuff, and like that's not me over here. So yeah, and girls just want guys to do so much for them that they can't even do for themselves. So date in your area, okay, sis? Guys too, because a lot of y'all's bums. That's the tea today. Thank you. Okay. Going back after cheating. My thoughts on this. Woo. So relationships are always hard, you know? It's hard to just, especially in today's generation, it's so hard to trust someone. So when you get to that stage and then someone cheats on you, it's kind of like, whew, this is the reason I didn't trust you, you know? I'm not going to say I've never done it, when, you know, took someone back after being cheated on or anything like that, but it's very hard, okay? You have to, you never really get over it, you know? People say, oh, like if you forgave them and stop bringing it up, but it's like, I'm trying to remind you why I don't trust you. You did this, so now I think you're doing this again. You know, it's just like, what is really going to happen from there? Like, and then there's some women out there that really forgive and forget. They want to be with that man and they think they're really going to change, and sometimes the man really does change, and that's great, you know. But like I said, this is my opinion. It will be hard, and a man has to really prove that he wants to be with me after that, you know. Once maybe, but a second time, it ain't no 3, 5, 10 times with me. You know, usually I'm one and done. You do one little thing and I'm out. Not even just cheating, like it's something that doesn't sit well with me, I'm out at all, like period, done. And that's kind of my next thing. That's not always good, you know. I kind of wish I wasn't like that, but that's just me, you know. It's not good because things can sometimes, you know, be worked out, and sometimes, like, you know, you still love that person and y'all probably could be together, but you left because you're not going to put up with it, you know, and you didn't think you could work through it, but maybe you could have, you know, if you don't try. So that's the thing, if you don't try, you never know. But a good thing with this is like, you don't give someone the chance to ice skate. You let someone slide once, they think they can ice skate and they just take over. You know, that's really what I think about relationships. You just keep letting someone do a certain thing, they keep thinking they can do that. It's manipulation. Like, an apology without change is manipulation, period. Okay, that's what that is. So going back after cheating in general is kind of just to each his own. But like I said, I'm not going to say I'll never do it, but preferably I just wish I could just be out, you know. You have to just show, and if I'm not out, you have to get me back. You have to win me back. Ain't no, you're not showing me no effort. Well, did you forget you just messed up? Did you forget you just cheated? You got to be showing me all this. I'll reply to you because we're trying, but I'm not giving you my effort. Sorry, not sorry. Next. So then, a relationship being 50-50. I'm big on this because I just think growing up, I didn't have, like, you know, a mother, father, home or whatever. So I never really saw, you know, oh, a woman's supposed to do this for a man, a man's supposed to do this for a woman. So I've kind of just, you know, created my own rules, you know, as I went along, kind of like trial and error. But I really think this, like 50-50, how I said previously with the dates, a man doesn't always have to take the woman out. I'm like, you know what, babe, plan something. Let's go. It's simple, you know. He pays, I'll tip. I mean, or I'll pay, he tips. Anything. I just don't Like, a lot of girls think like the man always has to drive too. Honestly, I like driving. I don't really trust anyone else driving, you know? Come on. But I mean, the first dates and stuff like, yeah, come pick me up, you know? And if you don't drive or have a car, you know, it's kind of like, get it together first or something. I don't know. But I'm just saying, you know, it doesn't always have to be him coming, him paying, him planning. Plan something, you know, like show him that you know what he likes to do too. Show him that you could plan stuff, that you want to appreciate him. It could be the most simple things, like grab him stuff from the store. Gifts, surprise him, surprise her. I like to spoil my man. I probably spoiled him way more than he has spoiled me, my ex, or just any relationship, honestly. You know, I just kind of, I see something you like, I'm gonna get it. You say you want something, I pay attention. I'm like, well, gift idea. So that's where I am with that. And then when you live together, the whole cooking, a man could cook and then you clean up after, you know. A woman would like to come home to a clean house sometimes just as well as a man does. So it's okay to clean. It's not too feminine for you to clean up, for you to cook, you know what? So yeah. So this one I think is big and very misunderstood in our generation. I think sacrifices in a relationship, it's like you have to make sacrifices. You know, you change for each other. Not big. You don't lose yourself. You don't forget who you are or forget who you want. Don't give up you for someone. But there are things you have to change just to, you know, be with someone else. It's kind of just like inevitable. You have to. You don't give up your you time, your friend time, your girl time, your guy time. Not things like that. But you don't overdo those things. Like, a guy, you have a best friend that you're always with. You don't take him everywhere you and your girl go. I don't care if your girl is friends with him or not and they call each other bro and sis, they're friends. Honey, we are grown. Are we all in a relationship here? Are y'all together and I missed out on it? I mean, seriously, what in the world? No. And then girls, you're telling your girlfriends all your relationship tea, and then she has an opinion, you know, and then now she's causing the arguments in your relationship. No. Gotta go. That's toxic. That's bad. And that's not a friend, you know. A friend going to tell you how she feels and stuff like that, but she's not going to really let her opinion affect your relationship, and you shouldn't either. And then your dreams, don't give up your dreams for your significant other. You know, y'all, that's why you have to talk about that stuff in the beginning of the relationship and see, you know, what y'all think on it from there. People think, oh, you're rushing into it. No. Like, I plan on moving out of Pennsylvania when I graduate and stuff. If I'm in a relationship with someone, or I see myself, you know, getting to like someone, I'm going to tell them that to see, so where's your mind at on that? Would you be interested in moving, or do you plan on staying here forever? Because that, you know, is big in a relationship. It is. So, yeah, don't give up your dreams or, you know, family time. Don't forget about your loved ones when it comes to a relationship or anything. But you have to just know how to, you know, weigh it out. Like, we're grown. It's okay to spend most of your time with your significant other, but just don't forget those other little things in your life that you had before him. Never forget, or her. Never forget what was there and who you were and who you still are. Never. You'll end up unhappy with yourself and with the relationship. Understanding each other's lives. That kind of ties into what I said about learning each other first. I really think it's very important to know your significant other's backgrounds, how they were raised. Some people were raised on tough love. Some people were raised on love. That's way different. You don't realize that, but it really is. And that is how people deal with arguments and any conflict resolution situations, how they want to raise their kids because of how they were raised. If they had a mom, if they had a dad, if they, all that stuff of your significant other's backgrounds is very important. It, like, what they've been through, everything in someone's life affects how they are today or how they are when you meet them. So if you don't know anything about that, you're not going to understand them at this current point in their life. So it's kind of, it's going to be bad. That's just my opinion, but I think that's the truth. So boom, when it comes to arguments, talking things out. Oh my gosh. I really think it's important to just kind of, when you have a disagreement, you could talk. If it starts to get bad, like the arguments are bad and you're saying mean things and disrespecting each other, leave and come back. And then, that gives you time to calm down, gives you time to think about, what do I want to say? What do I want to prove in this argument or this situation? And then you can come back and it can be a conversation rather than an argument. It's just, things get out of hand like that. I have a bad temper, so that's something I really want to do in my next relationship. You know what? I'm gonna leave. And it gives you time. You might even leave and be like, you know what? They were right. I completely missed what they were saying. It could just all be solved and be way more simple than it, really seemed to be in the midst of the argument. And then don't try to just point the significant other's, side down because you don't understand and stuff like that. Learn what they're saying rather than always making it an argument. That comes with also when your significant other tells you something that's bothering them, don't just attack and just, go turn it into an argument. Try to see why they mentioned it to you, why it's bothering them. And they brought it up for a reason. Like, that you often think they are saying something about everything. Well, I'd rather you communicate everything that's bothering you with me than me trying to guess. And then you just have an attitude, and now what do? Like, I'm playing the guessing game and now you're probably getting more mad. So no, just tell your significant other what is bothering you, and then if you're the one being told what's bothering them, try to change it, compromise. Like, don't just feel attacked and, well, why do you think that? See, you're accusing me of cheating. Nope, I just see this and I want to know why you did that. Simple, and if you continue doing something that they said is bothering them, you simply just don't care because, if it affects them, that's what it does. I mean, you can't tell them that's little, it doesn't bother you. If they brought it up to you, it bothers them, and it probably took a lot for them to tell you that because they don't want to seem petty or insecure, but think about it, okay? They said it for a reason. And if you keep doing it, you just don't care about their feelings. Simple. So that's another one with ignoring red flags. Like, that's a red flag. Why do you keep doing what I just simply asked you not to do? It's like repetition. Don't keep repeating yourself. They heard you the first time. We are grown. And then the red flags, it'll hurt you in the end if you keep ignoring them. You try to make excuses for the way someone is. Don't do that because you're just putting up with stuff, and you never should have to do that. Especially multiple red flags. Just don't ignore them. In the end, they'll all come together, and then it's like, if I didn't, could have been out of this a long time ago. But you stayed, and now it's bigger, and you're deeper, and you're hurt. Don't ignore the red flags. Marriage. Whew. So our generation seems to say, I see it on social media all the time, like, don't go into a relationship expecting marriage. Like, what are you even thinking about that for? We're young, live, da-da-da-da-da. Agreed, I do agree with that. It's not like you're you need to jump into a relationship like, so are we gonna get married? Obviously not. But if, like, I want to get married one day, so that could be, you know, a conversation starter. So do you ever want to get married? Do you want kids? Because if they don't, then, you know, it's my cue to go, because I do want those things. It's just a simple conversation. And then once you're in the relationship, marriage is the goal, right? You want to be with this person forever. So it's not like you're rushing it or anything like that. But if you don't see yourself with this person forever, then you might as well leave, because if you want to get married one day, you're wasting your time and theirs, you know? So it's not like I'm going into a relationship wanting a ring. I'm just going into it with the thoughts of, well, I want to, you know, be with you forever. So marriage can be on my mind, you know? It's just, people just look too deep into things, I think, when it comes to speaking of marriage. And they say, oh, if you're looking for that, you're never going to find it. You don't. No, I'm not just going looking like, you know what, that's my husband. No. But overall, if you don't see yourself marrying them, then what do you see yourself doing? Just wasting some years, some months of your time? I mean, just leave. I mean, I don't know. That should be the goal if you want to get married. Simple. So social media. Whew. This world and this social media. Man. It's like, the big one is posting your boyfriend or girlfriend on your social media. Here's my views on this. I don't think you should do it off rip, like, post me so your people know you got somebody now. No. It's okay to let someone know you're dealing with someone in whatever way that may be. You know, there's all those little posts or whatever, you know, people could get the hint. But not just posting someone off rip. You really have to build with someone, and then you'll reach that point of, you know, then y'all just post each other, because y'all know it's just y'all two. You know, you come to the point where it's like, oh, it's just, you know, I could post you, whatever. No one's going to be messaging me about you, kind of thing, you know? Sucks that it's like that, but it is. I don't think it validates y'all's relationship. It proves that you're loyal. I have been posted, got cheated on. I'm sure a lot of y'all can relate. You could be someone's whole entire page and still get cheated on. Like, they'll still hop in someone's DMs, and that person will see you on their page, and they're still going to reply, because people don't care about y'all's relationship. If your significant other doesn't respect your relationship, what does the outsiders think they have to do? Why do they think they need to respect it? No. Period. That's stupid. But I just think it's, personally me, I like to be shown off. I'm your trophy. Put me on that page. Let them know what you got, honey. Do you see me? So I just think it's kind of just, you know, a little, it just makes the other person happy, kind of, like, to know that, you know, they want shown off. Like, you don't care about showing them up to the world. You're proud to have them. And I just think people say privacy is key. Why do you have to let other people know who you're dealing with? That's not what I look at it as. I think it's not proving your relationship to someone or trying to look happy for the internet or anything. That's why I say build first. But you can be private and still post your significant other. You post everything else in the world, every move you make, but don't post your girl or your dude. Come on now. Or even post anything about a relationship. So I think that you can post pictures and post things y'all do without ever posting y'all's business. Like, if there's people that argue and run to social media, post on Facebook their whole argument, and then get mad when people put their opinions on there or try to slide on them and stuff like that. Well, you look single to social media and you posted it, so you're asking for people's opinions on your relationship. You know, it has an even bigger effect on the argument. No. So I just think there's way different things of how to be private in a relationship other than just completely hiding your significant other. No. So yes, I think you should post your significant other on social media. Then there's those people that barely use it, so it's kind of like, I don't post anything, so why post them? But you know, it's different. But if you post everything, like me, I post something every day just about. Why would I be with him every day and not ever post them? You know, you don't have to. This is just my opinion, like I said, and why, like, my views on it. And then privacy and respect. It's just kind of like, you can be private, but then it's like, people try to get at you and stuff like that. They're like, yeah, some people just don't reply. Like, I don't reply to dudes all the time in my DMs and stuff like that. But I'm saying, people don't even know you are, you know, in a relationship. So what do they have to respect? Or, you know, then your significant other's mad, like, why is this person trying to talk to you? Well, people don't even know he has you. I don't know. But respect is big in a relationship. Like, if you have, like, if a female comes up to you, if you're a man and a female comes up to you, introduce your lady. If you're a girl and a boy comes up to you, an old friend, introduce your man. Like, it's just respectful, you know? Just that little thing goes a long way. I just, that stuff is kind of just, you know, should go without saying, but I've been in some situations where it's kind of like, well, who was that? And why is she so excited to see you? Because, come back, honey. Hi, I'm Randy, I'm his girl. You know, like, what is going on? Now, then people said, like, is sex important in a relationship? Ooh. I mean, I just think, you know, we're grown. You know, not like, oh, you gotta be having sex with everybody you deal with, but I'm saying in a relationship and things like that. I mean, if y'all can't get down, what y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all gotta be compatible in multiple ways. If it ain't good, y'all ain't gonna be good, honey. You're gonna have an unhappy home. You feel me? And like, there's people that wait until marriage to have sex and stuff, you know? That's cool. Like, yo, yeah. But what if y'all get down and it ain't getting down? It's bad. Whew. I just, that'd be bad, you know? It might just not be it. So, yeah, like, I'm not gonna say it's the most important thing in a relationship, but I think it's pretty important, you know? Like, once y'all do it and y'all's comfortable with each other, it's kind of like, you know, something that y'all do, then it's, you know, pretty important to do it. So, yeah, let me know. You know, I would like to see others' opinions on the topics I touched on. And like I said, I'm going to go deeper in detail. I'll probably have other things that I forgot to mention. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe to my page. Follow me on Instagram at _Randy Morgan. And, yeah, thank you for watching.